Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Phantom, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. What is everyone up to? We're barreling through another week that feels like it's going incredibly slowly to me, primarily because, as many may know, hey, Kappa, by the end of the week, I'm going to be out of, well, not the end of the week. I have like a month-long vacation at the end of this week from work, and it's going to be very exciting. I don't know why YouTube be a-grumpling about... Get over yourself, YouTube. It's fine. Crying out loud. It's fine. Don't give me that shit. Everything is fine. Yeah, so this week is going to be real casual for streams because I don't have enough time to start a whole other game. So we're going to be doing model stuff and Vignon stuff, and we're being very chill, just hanging out as we kind of close out my year at least. I feel like the music's a little loud. Oh, because it reset how loud it is. It was loud. I don't know why I did that. All right. How are you feeling, Kappa? You've been struggling for a couple weeks now. Yeah, this week feels so weird to me, especially at work, just because, you know, like, it's still early December, right? Everybody else at work is like business as usual, and I am turbo senioritis at this point. I am just struggling my way through the week. I'm like, I do not want to do like a single thing. I am as lazy as humanly possible because I don't want to be here. I got a huge vacation coming up. I can't be putting effort in. That's ridiculous. So I'm struggling my way through, but we're getting there. Hey, that's good. That's good. Yeah. You might see that I'm duplicated. Sorry about that. I've got Vignon up in the background over here, so, you know, it do be that way. And we'll have to deal with that for now. So a couple things that I plan to do today, which I don't imagine is actually going to take very long, and then I'm just going to have to figure out what the hell to do afterwards. There's a couple redeems that I want to get updated or made, and then from there, I don't know, I might go to try to make the like shooting stars environment in Unity that was suggested. I kind of like that idea, so we might work on that one. Hey, the rowing machine came today. That's nice. All right. So let's mosey our way back into Vignon. So for anyone who has not been here for a small I don't have a fish model. I've got the throwing. That's, I think, kind of the best I can do for the moment. So for anyone who's not been here for any of the Vignon work before, the way all of the Vignon stuff functions is by this, which is called a node graph. And so it's all tying various functions together from like causes and effects. Specifically, like, this is the bit that runs all of the redeems at the moment. You can see like the commands here. Launch is actually one of them that we're gonna work on. So like we send the signal and then the effects take place. It's very, very handy. So, two things I want to do. One, I want to add a blizzard redeem, sort of in addition to the snow redeem, because I actually have the ability to do a blizzard. I just haven't. I didn't add a redeem for it because typically it had been tied in underneath the. Oh, you know what? I don't actually think I need Unity just yet. That's fine. It had been required to go along with the snow, and I didn't want to try to do that tying together of like, oh, snow has to be active to be able to use this. But I realized I can just have the command do both the snow and the blizzard. So we'll go for that. You finally got an update on your Vignon? Well, good. And then they sent, yeah, there were a couple this past, like, few weeks. So the issue at hand right now, that I want to resolve for the launch, that's the first one I want to work with. So the issue that I'm having with the launch command, go away, is that lately I have been using this camera, right? Where I'm at a 3/4 angle looking this way. The problem is that if I launch, I actually launch off of the screen, so I'm just like gone. Rather than if I was at the normal head-on angle doing the launch, you can end up seeing the landing in the background, and that's much funnier. So what we need to do is probably change the camera angle during the launch, right before the launch, probably during the launch. So that, you know, we get to see the landing, and then we'll need to correct the camera at the end of it. Now, this is actually fortunate because I have a table here for my camera hotkeys, you see. And I actually already have a parameter being set for the current camera. And this whole thing here is actually... Why is this camera number 69? I don't know why... Whatever. It doesn't matter. So this assembly here is actually a filter to return back to the previous camera. Generally, this had been for the... Oh, no, that's not what I meant. That's going to be a mess, actually, that I just did that. Oh, well. It was the model demo that might have corrected things. So the model demo is set up so that it returns to the camera that it was previously set to after it goes through. And it's this that's responsible for that. And so what we can do is we'll add a new trigger here, and we can call this the camera reset. So we can just tap into that to do the same thing again. Now I'm going to go over here. Reuse this. Seconds to respawn is 5. Then we need a timer. Start timer. Trigger. Call trigger. Launch launch camera reset at 5 seconds. That's the timer, and then this will trigger the camera reset. So now the question becomes, what camera should we actually switch to? Because why is the music so loud still? Come on, guys. I don't know why this page keeps refreshing itself, which then leaves it reset as a high volume. It's very annoying. Stop doing that. The question, of course, becomes, which camera do we want to use during the launch? So normally, this is the primary position we want to resolve. I mean, we could use this one. It's kind of in the middle. Like, it would just be central. Let me see here. How does this look? If we do the launch, where do we land? I mean, pretty much center mass, so to speak. Whee! Camera. I do kind of wonder... Camera look at is something that I have not really been using. I could turn on camera look at for this. A first-person camera, not easily. I think that there is a mechanism for doing something like that, but I'm not really sure how. Because there's not, as far as I am aware, a sort of like inherent first-person camera available. But I think I could make a prop camera potentially, which could then essentially be like a shoulder affixed camera. To hypothetically make that work. The issue with trying to do a first-person camera like that is that the environment around the model is empty. So there wouldn't actually be much of a point of reference to understand what you were looking at. Because I don't have like a 3D world environment. Though there are sample versions, amusingly enough. Here, hold on. Where is it? Not items. Is it in worlds? Worlds. Like default? There's actually a few. Well, in nature. Hey! Wow, the colors are weird here. So something like this would be able to make more sense. Of course, the issue that goes along with something like this is that you notice there's no transparency, right? Like this takes over everything. You can't see the game, you can't see anything beyond, you know, it's here. There we go. Oh, for God's sake. All right, hold on. I'm gonna have to adjust the volume over here then. Because for some reason... freaking... just keeps resetting the audio to too loud. So that's kind of the issue with trying to do something like first person. It would lose track of what's going on. Now, what is potentially possible is this camera look at. Whoa, that's actually extremely affixed to my face. Hold on, this might be a ride. Yeah. Well, I'm not actually sure what the hell happened there. Hold on. So if we're here, points 2. Since it's too close. That's too close. Hold on. That was close. And then if we launch... Oh, so that kind of works. It's still... All right, well, now we're looking at the back for some reason. Why are we back here? Hello? Okay, well, so that works, maybe a little too well. It is funny, though. Oh, what smoothing? What if I smooth it? And then launch? That might be a little too smooth. That's too smooth. Hold on. This might be the most amusing thing we can do. That's not actually the button I meant to press. Flopping around. 0.7 smooth? Yeah, the problem with having it track that closely is that it again loses context like the first person. I have the KO command, which is essentially a ragdoll. It's not for very long, but it does ragdoll. I would be able to adjust those in, like, I can adjust the time to respawn on those things, so I could have a much longer one. Did I unfix the camera? I did. Okay. Okay, so the camera look at, while amusing, loses too much context. If I had a 3D environment, maybe I could do that, but I don't. So let's say camera number 6. With a quick... Let's give this an experiment. So we're here over here, and we launch. Well, you know, that's not bad. I mean, it does solve the problem, at least. Let's see if I lengthen that transition a little bit. Yeah, I think that's a little better. All right, that's pretty good. That at least solves our immediate problem of launching ourselves off camera. That's the main thing that we're looking to fix. Just flopping around over here. Then we put it back. All right, you know what? That's pretty good. Let me just sneak my way over here again. Now I just have a camera reset that I can use willy-nilly. All right. So now the other thing that we wanted to do, which was our environment redeems. Where are those guys? I was just in my toggles. Dun. So much random shit that I have to look through now. I should really organize these better. Fixed steers, resets, particle bursts, grid motes, blizzard. Here we go. Let's get ourselves a trigger. Blizzard field. Zoop. Add that bad boy in there. Okay. Now, we're going back to our command redeems. Okay, so the...
Listen to me speak,
like dark color, monochrome, snow. Here we go. Okay, so first and foremost, we're going to need a new parameter. To set snow active. And then we need to filter snow active. We need to set this as 0. Down here it's snow ender. Okay, so this is where the filter needs to be. If snow active is 0, then that needs to go here and set this to active. And either way, we want this timer set. So the reasoning here, why this filter is getting added, is because I have both a snow and I'm going to be adding a blizzard command. Duplicate. So this will be blizzard. They are both going to be potentially activating the snow environment. The thing about it is that I don't think I can tie them both together to the same, like timer in Mix It Up. So this is Mix It Up here, our chat bit bot. And within it, we've got our commands here. We have like our snow here. This one has a 300-second cooldown on using it. So that means 5 minutes. Once it gets used, it can't be reused for 5 minutes so that it's not like stepping on itself. The issue, of course, is that as I add a blizzard one, I don't think I can tie them to the same timer. However, I need to be careful because I don't want it stepping on each other's toes, because the snow trigger here is a toggle. So if it's on, it turns it off. If it's off, it turns it on. And so I don't want to be mistakenly turning it off or on when I intended to just leave it on. So to prevent that, what we have to do is do our comparator here to ensure that if snow is active, then we don't toggle snow. It just stays on. But by setting this timer, we will be resetting how long it's going to last to the full 5 minutes, which I think is a reasonable thing to do. So that it essentially extends the snow if it gets reactivated for the blizzard. And now the blizzard will essentially be doing the same thing. So it could also come in here and hypothetically set the snow. Turn it on, set it active, and as well reset the timer. The difference for the blizzard, of course, is that on top of the snow, we also want to call the blizzard field trigger. And we're going to need a new parameter as well for blizzard active. And then we'll need to filter on the snow ender. Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna need some more space here. Confetti, go over here. Go over there. So then once the snow ender comes through, we're going to compare the blizzard active okay. Right, so the blizzard turns this on. It also sets the blizzard to active. Then, once this snow ender comes through, if blizzard is active, it will also toggle the blizzard field and set blizzard to inactive. If blizzard is not active, it just doesn't do anything. This is not my most organized piece of work here, but I don't feel like I have enough space to properly work. Okay, so we have the two commands, blizzard and snow. So sets active. Snow ender. On this front, blizzard is set to active, and then blizzard field is set. Here, we have our actives set to 0. Okay. And that should work. Yes. Or at the very least, triggering it the one time has in fact caused a blizzard. Let's check our monitor. Can I see my timer? No. I wish the timers showed up as parameters, but they don't. I do see snow is active, blizzard is active. All right, well, now we wait 5 minutes to see if that quiets down as expected. During that time, we can come up here and we can create a new command. So this is going to be a new environment redeem. It's going to be called Blizzard. Command is Blizzard. Let me see this. Yep, okay. So this is 300 seconds. It's 150, so we'll make this 200. And then we will add the chat message. And then save. There we go. Although I'm going to adjust that because my capitalization is different. All right, easy. Sadly, I really didn't have that much work to be doing in Vignon at the moment. I didn't come sufficiently prepared, I feel, but we're just being casual anyway. I didn't feel like preparing all that much, and so here we are. Hopefully this turns off in 5 minutes as expected. Well, it's less than 5 minutes now. Okay. Were there any other commands that we were looking at? Not in an immediate sense, at least. Although, I guess... I mean, I could potentially look at some of these other toggles that I have that I don't yet have redeems for. Where are my... Where's the hair? Here we go. Hair activate. Hair toggle. Here we go. Why not? We'll get that in there. Yes. We'll get to the meteor shower. We're just doing some basic maintenance over here. What is it? The trigger. Trigger. Hair toggle. Run that in there. Oh, I realize there's another command. See, this is the only problem with handling like all of my redeem stuff through the bot like this is that if I freaking edit something, I have to come back in here and add it everywhere. So I have to add Blizzard now as, you know, into my information redeem. It's a bit of a pain, but such is the price we pay for, you know, having redeems on YouTube. We do what we gotta. Okay, so now we've got exclamation point hair. We call the trigger. And then we need a timer, I guess. Duplicate. Hey, look. The snow turned itself off. All right, now we're gonna experiment, double check. So if we activate the snow on its own, as though a command came in, we just have snow. It's not a blizzard, right? Perfect. That is accurate. Now then, if I later come back and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a blizzard, then we do that, and now it's a blizzard. Cool. And the snow has remained. We have done it correctly. Okay, hair toggle. Hair reset for 5 minutes. Nope, not that. Timer. And then a call trigger. Oh, wait. I don't need to duplicate that since it's a toggle. We just do that. Can I make ice form? Let's see. How would we do ice forming? That's an interesting question. How would I best do ice? So there's a few things that I can think of that might function as ice. I could potentially do some texture work. How would I need to do that, though? So I was thinking of, like, making it seem like something is frosting over. I'm like, what kind of... Because I'm like, what? I could do some potential texture work on the face to make it look like it's frosting over. I'm not sure how I would do that over time, necessarily. As far as ice forming, I could maybe make some particle systems that form icicles over time. I'm thinking of how, if that would look like reasonable. More specifically, if I can make it look reasonable without having to, like, make new 3D models. Because I don't like making 3D models. But I could maybe do something with particle system to make it seem like icicles. Perhaps. All right. So first and foremost, though, let's see. Let's set this to 3,000 milliseconds. That's 3 seconds. 30,000 milliseconds. So if I do this, does it do the thing? It does the thing. Okay, job's done. And now we see if in 30 seconds that goes away. The problem with any icicles is that it would probably not be able to go on my hypothetical nose, because there's not much going on here on the nose front. I definitely have plenty of sharp edges to potentially hang ice off of, though. Hey, it's gone. It did the thing. Okay, so then 300,000 should be 300 seconds for 5 minutes. Okay. All right, great. We have added hair. What does that constitute? I guess I kind of need a new chat message then. I guess this would be model toggles. Model redeems. Hair. Oh, no, I can't do that. Quotes. Hair. How much should that be? 200 seems fine. Ungroup. New command. A new group. Model redeems. Hair. Add quantum packets for 200. Timer 300 seconds. Chat message. Hair. Save. Following areas must be missing chat triggers. Oh. Right. That thing. Bam. Okay. There's that. Okay. And that gives me a platform to continue adding various more redeems, because I can do the wings. I can do the overclock mode. That's kind of all I have at the moment that would fit into that, but still. All right. Get out of here. Mix it up. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, so let's mosey on over to Unity, shall we? Let's talk meteor shower. Really, shooting stars is kind of more what I'm envisioning, because I'm not going to model actual meteorites. That would be a lot of work. So let's say meteor shower. Particle system. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I guess it's going to make the most sense if we... let me make a new child. Alright, so let's see. I guess it will make the most sense if we take this overhead and then, much like snow, we just start dropping things, so to speak. That would probably be the best. Okay, so what kind of shape do we want? A lot of times that ends up being a box. Or just a circle. Circles, I think, technically fire outward. Yes, they do. So, I mean, I guess cone is technically accurate. We could also make a box. Come on down here. It's always hard to get these sized correctly as an emitter, just because, like, technically the camera really only sees a pretty small portion, but then I have to consider, like, it's got to cover all this empty space on either side, depending on where I'm sitting at any given point in time. I'm also not sure if I want this one to be as I have it here, or if I want it to be a background, actually. Because maybe I want this to be cone. With a 0 angle, 0.1 radius thickness, but then like a 180-degree arc. Like, do I want this to actually be in the distance in the back? Possibly? And of course the question becomes, how frequently, how quickly should they move? Should it be fast moving but possibly less frequent? Should it be somewhat constant? I'm not totally sure, honestly. So the benefit of putting it in the background, like, rotation like this, is that if we do end up at 3/4 angle, it catches, well, not all of it, actually. I guess I could rotate it a little bit. So I'm never at this angle. Okay, so let's see. Let's give these guys a trail for one. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some general shapes that are just a little better, at least.
I just wanted to let you know that I miss you, that I still think about you a lot. Do you think about me?
What kind of trail do we like?
Do you think about me?
For one, lifetime 0.6. One. There we go. That's better.
Do you think about me?
Okay, then. Actually need it to be not that way. I need it to start at the angle and then sort of potentially arc down. How do I do that? Start speed. Well, that's interesting. How do I get it to go at an angle like that? So in this case, the emission is just going straight down, and that's not really what we want. But how do we do something else? I mean, if I change the shape to a box, I can just angle the box for one. This way I can't get that arc that I was kind of working with. Huh. Is there a better way to do this? I do feel like slower speed is better. Maybe not always. Okay, hold on. Let's go peruse. I think there's something in this vein in one of my pre-made particle systems. Hopefully I don't get stuck in that scene again like I did last time. I almost got trapped. Which was it? I think it was... I think it was this one, but where, where are the scenes? Where's the trial scene here? No, not this. It's not this one. It's this one. Where's the bulb? Demos? Scenes. Here we go. Alright, let's go take a look. And hopefully not get trapped here. What's got a good... See, so like... This has the right idea. It's got these trailers in the distance. But that, of course, is moving radially. You know, I guess I could just make it a big radial movement around a sphere. Could use it as a radial movement. There's no reason I can't. It could work. What more different snow? There's some of those fogs that you were talking about a bit ago, Kappa. About how we could add some fog to the bottom of the screen. That is true. I'm going the wrong direction. Oh. You know, I could use this one. Somebody mentioned like an underwater environment, and this would get us in the right ballpark for that. That's very much that sort of thing. It's like this is in the ballpark of a shooting star, but it's not quite. I don't think it's quite what I'm looking for. Freaking dust. Various save points. Some realistic smokes. Net oceans. Lighting effects that I can't use. Sparks. Following the mouse. I know, I like looking at them. I really wish I could use the plexus, but it uses a script that's not allowed. It's a real shame. It's just some random ass star like this. I wish I could use the plexus. I really like the look of the plexus. But alas, I cannot. This is also somewhat close to stars. Okay, so I think I like these the best. These sort of simple lines. And so these are done radially. I just think this is a really cool particle system overall. I have nowhere to put the whole thing, but I like it. Okay, so let's experiment with the radial setup. I think that was pretty good. Rook pack, go away. Where's my scenes? There's my scenes. Back to the work scene. Okay. Now. Let's go back to our environment particles. We got the meteor shower. Okay, so come here. Let me pause this one. Let me make a new one. Okay, so this one, we're gonna do... I guess it would be either a sphere or a... Yeah, I guess it's a sphere. No. No, I think what we want is a rectangle. A wide rectangle. And then we are going to be applying not a force over lifetime, it's going to be a velocity over lifetime. Okay. And we don't want any start speed. And then we are going to want to apply an orbital force. But we want this offset. So we need this to be wider. X10. And maybe we don't need that to be so big. Let's see. A linear force, then in the Y direction, Z direction. Yes. Okay, so that's what we want. Move this a little bit this way. Oh, you know what? I actually... hold on, we can do this. That's gonna be... there's not gonna be very many particles. This should be fine. We're going to add... I guess I might not actually have to add anything. We'll add collision type planes. We're going to add this plane. To the bottom. We do not need a material, however. Oh, well, we need something. Actually, I guess what we don't need is a mesh renderer. Move that whole mesh renderer. Now we got a collider. To that, we will add our... Boop. Okay, well now it's bouncing off it. That's how we... let's see, where does this go? Triggers. Basically, we don't need collisions, but rather what we need is trigger, enter, kill. Yeah, see? Now we get rid of it as soon as it goes down there. How do some of these miss? Make you bigger, I guess. There you go. Add the trails. Let's see. I want that to look like. I mean, it really just needs to be a line. Say none. And don't die with particles.
Another week will be not.
Let me see here. Let's rotate this a little bit. Let me see here. Can I make this a range? Yes, I can. Oh, that has weird outcomes. I do want them to stay parallel. That is something we want.
That's hot.
I mean, it's broadly working. It's also kind of convenient that it does really need to stay white because, you know, stars and stuff. Really don't need to mess with the colors too much.
Get it wild hot.
I feel like we want to lower. Yeah, does it? Okay. Does this need to be that big as far as where it's coming out of? Shape. That's too wide as well. What is Doggo doing over here? feel like I need something. I'm not quite sure what. Do I need more of like a... almost like a persistent star field, perhaps? That twinkles and then only some shooting stars? Maybe that's what we need. Although that might get disruptive and block some of the visibility. I don't know how I feel about that. This is the problem with me coming with limited plans on what I want to accomplish in Unity. I end up doing a lot of staring, hemming, and hawing, but not a lot of actually doing. Because, like, what? It would be... probably be sitting like this in actual usage. So, like, we're here. We see some stuff going by. It's not too bad. It's relatively plain, though. It doesn't have the oomph that I'd like to have, I guess. I mean, it is just an environment, much like the snow or the drifting moats. Doesn't have to be too wild, I guess. Truly, I am accomplishing very little. Ah, demonize. Suppose I could switch over to doing a fan bit. A fan bit is a little easier to jump into and do, like, accomplish something. I'm not sure where I want to go with this. Should I do a couple layers? I could do a parallax effect. Fan bits are fun. Let's go over here. Let's do some searching. New shower effect. What can you show me, YouTube? What's going on here? These are all real meteor showers. That's not as helpful to me. Those are some violent meteor shower effects. Those are not quite what I'm looking for. the thing about, like, meteor showers or, you know, shooting stars, they really are just like streaks of light. That's kind of all they are. Problem, of course, is that I have to try to handle multiple angles of doing this. That's the problem. 'Cause now that I'm operating more of my time at this 3/4 angle, it makes it a little more difficult to reliably ensure that a given trajectory is going to look correct. I really made my life harder doing that. Well, what other ideas do we have? It is a nice profile. The problem is trying to get things like meteor showers and environments to work. Because the environments work much better if they are ubiquitous, right? Like they are something that covers everything. Rather than trying to make it a single background element, so to speak. Yeah, we had the fog idea. Let's experiment with the fog idea. The fog idea is going to be a little bit different. So let's see if that will work as we expect. You know, I can actually do a rainbow effect already. Hold on a second. Let me see here. Did I? I don't think I ended up ever saving that. Did I? Oh, I did. I actually can do a rainbow effect. Not completely a rainbow, but I can do a rainbow effect. So the fog will be a little bit unique. Because the fog we're going to try to do as a different thing. So let's see here. Fog prop. So let's see here. What was the name of the fog? That's gonna be down here in particle packs. Not hobble. Where's a bug? Big. Particles. Prefabs. Loops. These are alphabetical. So let's see. Fire dance. Fire. Fog. Fog is not here. I saw some that were called like Silent Hill Fog. That Silent Hill Fog. Why are you way the heck over there? What are you doing? Mer. Okay, so what is it that we have here? We have two fog elements, emissions, shapes, color over lifetime. Just emitting in a box. Doing very light rotations with some texture sheet animating. sheets are you? Where's the not Silent Hill fog? Where's just like fog? Where'd that one go? I know it was in here somewhere. Starfall, sparks, snowstorms. Oh, was it called smog? Nope, it was definitely not. That is too much. Sparks, snowstorms, smokes, Silent Hill fogs. Realistic smokes, realistic fires, net oceans, mirage, lightning, freeze, laser, inferno, arcs, graviton, fury, flower, flamethrowers, fissures, fires, finals, ethereal. Is it dusty? Alright, hold on. Let's open up that scene again, I guess, to try to... Scenes. What was that they called that? I thought they just called it fog, but I didn't see it. River? Oh. Is it part of the rivers? Where's the rivers? I could potentially also use mist. River 1, River 2, just has, like, I don't need this water element at the bottom, but this kind of rising steam effect. That's more so what I'm looking for. Okay, let's try the river. Mist would also potentially be okay. Prop. You. Okay, river. River is what we're looking for. There we go. Hey, Scobolts, how's it going? Okay, so this one we're gonna unpack, prefab, unpack. Okay, so we have a couple groundwaters, which we don't want. Groundwater, and the distortion. What we want is this ground fog. Delete. I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling a little bit useless at the moment as far as streaming goes, because I haven't really gotten very much accomplished, and I came in with very little plans, and we're really not doing very well. As far as, you know, the rest of life, things are good, especially since I'm just trying to, like, muscle my way through this week to my vacation. Okay, so now we have some ground fog. Smoke 3, let's see. So this needs to be switched to standard, VC particle standard unlit. Additive, multiply, two-sided. Systems. It's very hard to see. Let's see, is that actually going to be correct? Calling it additive. Actually, is that going to cause problems? Well, okay, that's not gonna do it. Is that gonna be better? Additive. Okay, so let's see here. Do I actually have to apply to this? Oh, Vian particle object. What is that? Oh, no, that's not what I component. Where did... Oh, I was... Ooh, here. This one. Test particle. I don't need anything. It really doesn't need anything. No, it does not. Okay. So let's just go down to this guy. Now, if we try to export this as a prop, you're just gonna do it, huh? Okay, cool. Love that. Items. Props. Fog prop. Save. So here's where things get a little bit odd, because this I'm attempting to not export as part of the model, but rather as a prop for Vignon. Now, why that gets weird is because particles in the Vignon props are very difficult to scale because there's no scaling that can be done within the application itself. It just ends up weird. And I'm not sure actually if trying to resize the particles previously actually does much good either. So now that that's exported, we can actually come down here and go to our props. We can add the prop. Props. Fog prop. Open. Okay, so it's very huge. It's also attached to my head currently. So we can position that there. Scaling does nothing, as expected. Oh, goodness. Hey, look, it did the thing that we experimented with. We fixed it so that it stays in camera. Look at that. Okay, so, well, it does produce the fog kind of like we want, except it's like really... Yes, there are going to be two because I'm actually working in Vineyard. So we got this one and then the actual me. It's going to be very confusing for a minute. Okay, so if we come back here and we try to change our size. Start size is 4 to 8. So what if we go 0.5 to 2? Oh, you know what? Then we're going to need to change shape by the same factor. Which should be this down to 1, this down to 1. Hold on. 1. All right, let's see if that works. Let's see if we get any difference at all. That's really the thing. Export the prop. That is going to be our fog prop. Save. Overwrite. Props. Let's delete that prop. We're trying to get the fog to look a little bit smaller. That's what we want. Just a little bit smaller.
I've been drinking Kool-Aid cameras like I did when I was 9. Cause I like to pretend that I haven't lost the time.
Okay, add prop. Add the fog prop. Open it up. It looks smaller. It does also still look attached to my head. Hold on. Let's move that bad boy. Camera. Well, maybe it doesn't look that much smaller, actually. Sort of looks smaller. I gotta make these really, really small. Okay, hold on. Why is it so goddamn big? Why is it so huge? Huh. Okay, so if we want it to be a little bit finer, I guess we need to keep the size of that. And then we reduce this to 1.4. And then actually increase the emission. 16. I don't feel like it's really obeying the rules that I'm setting out for it, quite frankly. Minion export prop. Is the prop not the right type of thing? Is there a different thing I should make it? I don't know. I mean, it's sort of foggy. It's like sort of doing the thing, right? Delete the prop. Add the prop. Fog prop. Oh, okay. Now that's definitely changed in size. We definitely have the ability to change its size. It's still stuck to my head, though. That's not what we want. We want it stuck to the camera. Okay, so we can definitely do something here. This is sort of working, but also sort of I did sort of a bad. I need force over lifetime to go down. That's, I think, what I need. 5. Yeah, I need to scale it down in every way. I actually think I want this to go even slower. Yeah, get a little more movement in there. Okay. Hold on, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. All right, hold on a second. Doggo just cannot contain himself. I'll be right back.
In a time when lawmen were outlaws, a thief, a cutthroat, and a bounty hunter face an enemy of a new kind. Through the uncharted lands of the West, a fistful of men ride for the Black Water.
Tonight, an unsettling tone lingers in the air. The sound makes the horses shriek in fear. From above, piercing thunder
Okay.
roars. The earth has visitors.
forgot Doggo needed his evening payment, so I guess he was at least partially correct to be indignant. Nope, that's not what that is. Right, back to exporting props. Okay, let's try to add the prop again. Fog prop, open. Camera. I really wish that scaling just worked here, but that's the issue with particles. Hold on. We're getting somewhere. Hey! Alright. It's kind of working out. Properly obscuring vision and such. Is there a node graph for making props? Toggle props. There is a way to toggle props. Fantastic. Set visible, set hidden, toggle. Okay, cool. Cool. That is a thing that we can do. Fantastic. Poke into this for a hot second. Output values. Okay, so we can tie pendulums to parameters. Interesting. I'm thinking of other things now. There's another way to modify blend shape adjustment there. Okay, but that's only the blend shape itself. Okay, interesting. I might be able to use pendulums though. I'll just call this test. Oh, I forgot that, yeah, I got this tied to mouse motion. Okay, so plasticity 1 makes it the same. Now this is useful for a thing that I'm going to be trying to do later. Fantastic. This is some interesting options. Okay. Aside from that, the whole fog thing actually working now. It's a little bit sturdy. Let me try to... There we go. Let me pull that down a little bit so that it's not covering as much of the screen. Yeah. It's not bad. It's not fantastic, but it's pretty good. Let me just turn off the rainbow effect. It at least has allowed me to accomplish something. Things were not going all that well as far as getting something done. Okay, so what we do need to do, though, is if we want this to be an option, we're going to need to add a toggle foot. Oh, Doggo's back in. I can go close the door. 1 second. Sadly, this will have to be another one that is abrupt in how it cuts off. I don't really think there's any way around it on this case, because it's not actually part of the model for me to do proper triggering on. Oh, Doggo, why are you such a pain in my ass right now? Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Doggo? Why? Tell me why. Okay. Here we go. This is good. We'll just duplicate this set. God, I wish that I could multi-select. But alas. Exclamation mark fog. Fog ender. Fog ender. Triggering name. Fog. Wait, actually, this doesn't need a trigger. Because I don't have. I guess I should make it over here. Like normal. Toggle hotkeys. I gotta do some organization on this screen. It's getting out of control. Where are my other environment things? Oh boy. Here we go. Well, here's one of them. You get over here. You're totally different. You're not even remotely the same thing. You guys are also not the same thing. Dear Lord, what is with this organization? What have I done to myself? I don't freaking know. Let's get you guys up here. Nope, you're not. You don't belong up here. Essentially the same. Duplicate. Fog. Duplicate. Fog. Environ. Fog. Environ. It is not a blend shape. It is a. What is it? A prop. Toggle prop. Toggle prop. Fog prop. Hide that for now. And we go back to the commander deans. Culture. Fog. Iron. Goes here. Thank you. Hotkeys. Fog crop. Toggle. Toggle. Command beams. And then we do this. Ah. It works. That's pretty spooky. I get behind that. That's nice. Thank you, Chatbit. Very helpful. Alright, now we gotta go back over here. Whip. Redeem info. We gotta add another one in the environment. Fog. We'll make that 150 again. Environment redeems. Environment redeems. Fog. Fog. Chat. Fog. 800 seconds. Currency. Quantum. Packets. 150. Save. Yep. 200,000. Perfect. Neat. Let's see here. You know, I suppose while we're here, we could do some more maintenance. It's certainly not interesting, but it is something that needs doing. Because I changed these to... Where did that end up? Oh, here. Delete the chat message and run. Right. And so I experimented on those somewhere. Right. Blank is themed. Which I think I saw was working, right? Dark. Send that. Chatbit, if you'd be so kind. Oh, although I don't know if you can actually delete my message. Chatbit. There. Ah, it does work. Shockingly, it can delete my message. Impressive. Okay. So then we can change these as well. By, oh shoot. What is it? $sign username, was it? Let me see.
I met
Yes.
you on a Friday, downtown Avenue Way. I didn't know that
By
you were gonna be
username.
my getaway. I swear I never learned. Can't live
Ah,
without the
I
burn.
forgot to do the
So
thing.
light it up and feel the rest. Here's how
Delete
you
chat
want
message.
it.
Run.
Side
And
streets cold like December. Is this what you came so far for? And I know you're worth more.
by
So why don't we
username.
go and leave
Delete message
the
and run.
city and drive past concrete? And I know
Fog.
it's so pretty,
What
but I can't do it no more.
was redeemed by.
The city.
Okay, this is the riveting content you all came for, I'm sure. Grid was. This is the unglamorous bits of streaming where you have to just do a bunch of random ass maintenance on your chat bot. Happens to the best of us. Did I mention I have some serious case of senioritis this week because I'm out going on vacation next week? I don't freaking give a shit. I'm just doing the thing. Was redeemed by blank. I did the thing twice. We'll help tidy up some of the messages.
It's so pretty, but I can't do it no more.
When commands are used, it'll be great.
The city drive past concrete, and I know it's so pretty, but I can't do it no more. Why don't we go
I guess I should do throws. Throw 1 is redeemed. Throw 32 is redeemed. It wasn't actually. Oh, you know what I should look at the throws, because I mentioned that I went through a stupid amount of effort to set up a queuing mechanism. And honestly, I did that long enough ago that I don't quite remember how I did that. Okay, that one's already doing the thing. Okay, good. So those are all done. What did I do for the throws? So I have the individual throw. I have the impact. Go through such a stupid process because my model doesn't accommodate the normal stuff. Let's see, what did I do? So we throw 64, and we call the trigger throw 64. So then we do that, but first we queue, that's right. Value to Q1. And we have to order execution. We count the queue. If the queue is greater than... That's right. I used an actual queue. I unqueue it. If the queue still exists, we start the throwing. We do the throwing. Or throwing. Then we have to DQ and retry. Man, what a thing I did. I did that for the 64 and the 32 and the 8. Did I do it for the 4? I didn't do a 4. Did I just do 1, 8? I did. 1, 8, 32. Man, what an unnecessary amount of effort I did there. Oh well. It's not unnecessary, it makes it better, but it is a process. I'm not even gonna try to explain what that shit means. I don't have it. I don't have the energy in me. If somebody was really interested, I would, but dear God, it's complicated, and it didn't need to be that complicated. That's just the sort of shit I go through to make sure that my stuff is viable for all use cases. That's how we roll around here. Alright, so we got the fog. I guess I should check and test the fog. Does the fog do the thing when I do the thing? Fog. Yes, it does. Not bad. Not bad. Actually, I'm pretty happy with that. You know, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Hey, Priestess, how's it going? Yeah, I just finished adding fog as another redeem. Just been making some random stuff. I was trying to do the meteor shower thing that had been discussed in chat, but it was really... I was struggling, is really what it comes down to. I was struggling on that one. So I decided to tackle the fog. Now, the fog is interesting because it is utilizing a different mechanism for existing. It's a prop rather than actually part of the model. And so that was some valuable experimentation. I know, it does. I'm just struggling to get the meteor shower to look correct or good. I'm not totally clear on how to execute on it at the moment. So I had to I shelved the idea and I had to shift my focus to doing something else. And the fog has been accomplished in a better capacity. It's pretty good. It's not the best work I've ever done, honestly. Because the particle pieces are really big and distinct, but you know, it's fog. I think it's clearly fog to almost anybody. So it's not the worst thing in the world. I should hide this half of it though, because we are seeing it twice. Like, you know, it's not bad. It can maybe be refined a little later, but right now it's getting the job done. It's doing a pretty good job. I am, however, rapidly running out of ideas to try to execute in the time the time I have for myself today. So I might actually end up calling this a short stream and wrapping up here shortly. Just because I don't really know what the hell I'm doing at the moment. I'm just coasting through the week prior to my vacation. So yeah, I think we might call it there today. Unfortunate for your timing, Priestess. I'm sorry about that, but I just don't have anything that I'm really itching to accomplish at the moment in the time I have. I do intend to okie doke. Off I go. I do want to do some more fan bits this week, but I don't want to try to get started on them right now. They always end up taking me longer than I anticipate. So I do think I'll sit down and we can chat, and I'll do some fan bits on Thursday next time I stream. That will probably be my last stream prior to my vacation. We can chat, we can hang out, we'll make a couple more fan bits. And then I'll be back in January to get back to playing games. The thing that I'm better at doing than trying to chat and make a meaningful sort of engagement circumstance out of thin air. I'm very bad at it. Yeah, but that being the case, thanks to all of you who did come by and hang out today. Phantom, Priestess, Kappa, no matter how long you ended up here, you still showed up, and I appreciate that. So thanks for hanging out, even if it was really low key and I feel like I didn't accomplish much of anything, but thank you, Priestess. I appreciate that. I think you're wrong, but I appreciate it regardless. Yeah, have a good night. I hope everybody has a good week. I'm just dragging ass through this week. I hope everybody's gonna have a better week than me, because I just want to not be working anymore. I just want to be on my vacation. But have a good week, everybody. Have a good night, and I will see you Thursday. I promise I'll be doing a better job of doing anything on Thursday. It'll be good. We'll make some more fan bits. I'll figure out who I want to do, and then, I'll see you then. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
Initiating good night sequence. Dispersing appropriate dosage of compound 3477. Initiating phase 1 of memory calibration. This won't hurt a bit. Just close your eyes.